This is wicked. Hey everyone, Mark here. Another day, another adventure. It's another 4-day backpack. I'm gonna try and head up Shadow Lakes and Egypt Lakes. I'm at Red Earth Creek Trailhead. This is not where I'm starting, this is where I'm finishing. So I'm leaving my car here. So I have to go do something now that I've put off a lot. I have to go hitchhike. Now, oh my God, I hate hitchhiking so much. I hate it so much. But I'm a solo backpacker, and if I can just get more comfortable with it and be better about doing it, then it's, it's definitely a big weapon to have in your arsenal as someone who does not have two vehicles, right? Another person to switch vehicles around. I could just pay a cab. But, hitchhiking is just so, yeah. Okay, yeah. There's only one time I paid for a cab so far, and that was at the end of Fiddle Pass. And that's because I had so much to worry about on that hike that I did not want to worry about hitchhiking at the end of it, so. But this time, I'm hitchhiking at the beginning of the hike, the backpack, and it's going to be like the hardest part of the backpack, as far as I'm concerned. And I'll probably need two hitchhikes too, because it'd be a miracle if someone was actually going down the highway and needed to go down. I'm probably going to have to get a hitchhike down to 93 intersection and then another hitchhike down farther. So anyway, no time like the present. I just got to treat it like part of the adventure. Well, at least I don't have far to walk off the trailhead to get to this highway. I can't push out a smile, man. I'm terrible at smiling. I just can't smile at all. I can't force it. So yeah, no sunglasses, try to smile, try to make eye contact. That's pretty much all I know about hitchhiking. And no, denied. Well, 20 minutes. I'm quite surprised. I was already starting to get kind of down on it. I mean, it's really hard. But that's my first 10 kilometers done. Now I gotta he brought me up to this interchange. Nice guy. He was heading down to Vernon to go do paragliding, which is really cool. Now I gotta find a ride up this way, 6 kilometers. So this one's gonna be harder. There's way, way less traffic. So at least I imagine it's probably gonna be longer than 20 minutes. But we'll see. Maybe it'd be a more compassionate group of drivers. Well, just because I'm out hitchhiking doesn't mean I can't enjoy some awesome views. Like, look at Castle Mountain, my God. That's awesome. Made it. Actually, a little difficult to talk so far. I keep running into people. 5 minutes. I think the 10th car that went by around that is it stopped. Again, you know, nice enough guy. We only had 6 kilometers to chit chat, but yeah, oh, more people. Well, I mean, that whole thing took about 45 minutes. Well, 20 minutes for the first ride. He gave me the 10-kilometer ride. And then, yeah, so I think I started about 2:15. And I got here like 3 o'clock, 16 kilometers. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I'm happy I did it, you know. It's been getting at me because I know that you gotta, in order to do like long-term hiking, like even something like the Appalachian Trail, you gotta hitchhike. There's just, you can't pay for 50 cab rides. You gotta hitchhike. And that's something I had to get over. And I mean, on that highway at first, I was already starting to think about a cab. Like I just detest it so much. But you know what? It was a relatively positive experience, and I'm pretty happy I did it. It's a good thing to do right at the beginning, right? You get it done, you get it over with. I do not want to hitchhike at the end of a backpack and be kind of stressing about it the whole time. At least not till I've done it a lot more. Anyway, on with the backpack. I feel like the hardest part of it is already over. Not bad for scenery so far. You look down on the lake, and on this, you have this mountain above you. Pretty great way to start. So hiking along, and you get this guy. This is really cool. Oh, look at this valley. Up here, this is where everybody parks. This is just gorgeous. This lake is just clear and sparkling in the sun. Banff National Park is really hard to book for a reason. Like, man, I have been hiking for a half hour. This is just outstanding already. Lots of viewpoints. Like, look at this. No wonder there's all these people down here day hiking this. Man. Only thing about a beautiful, popular place like this that's not very far from the trailhead is the jerks come out. So there is a pack here. I don't know why. That's pretty normal. Can of beer. Nothing like a diaper on the trail. Sweet. There is evidence of an old forest fire along here. That's not. That's honestly not unusual. I used to be like, oh my God, look at this. But I just read in the book that it's 1968. It takes forever for old logs to disintegrate, man. Crazy. I mean, the forest has basically come back. It's been 51 years, so. I only have 7.2 kilometers to go today. As a result, I slept in and took my time. Got started pretty late, but I still feel like I can just enjoy myself on these views. There is no rush. Apparently after this, it's quite the climb, so take a nice rest on this guy, get my legs nice and rested. This is something new. It's the first time I've actually seen it, but it means there's a trail camera. I haven't seen that many trail cameras, but I'm surprised there's actually a sign now saying as much. and I don't even see it. Usually they're quite visible. Huh. There we go. I wonder why they passed some kind of legislation about privacy and junk. Now that the sign's out, it's kind of weird. I literally was out in Jasper National Park like 3 weeks ago and passed one, no sign. You can see the trailhead cars way over here now. Well, as advertised, this is a climb to the woods. You know there's a price to pay for all that beauty that came before. Well, Banff National Park, I mean, bridges, trails, it is taken care of. This is already the second time I've come across a bridge, aside from the one for the outlet. And this isn't even needed. You could easily get over this. It's just a nice luxury. Good old Banff. Already so spoiled. Look at this. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. This is fun. There's already 5 little bridges, man. And there's still lots of trail left. Nice place to sit and rest, though. I think I'm gonna dip my hat in that freezing cold water. This hat is so beat up. It served me well. Well, up there's the trail. There's a little cairn there for some reason. There's a little side trail coming down here. And from here, you can see that parking lot again. Amazing how you keep seeing it. Well, from the Vista Lake outlet, which was that bridge with the creek, up to Arnica Lake, it's about 600 meters. That's about 2,000 feet of elevation, so it is not about the kilometers, it is about the climb. And it is steady, so lots of rests. Just take it as it comes. Not bad. And surprise, I can still see the parking lot. Well, the higher I go, thinner the forest gets, and I have this view a lot now. It's nice. Here's the Banff Windermere Highway that I hitchhiked along for 6 kilometers. Oh, it's quite nice. Gives you motivation too. Forest backpacking, just straight forest, is tough. Boy, oh boy, you get quite the feeling of achievement from this. So there's the end of Vista Lake. I was nose to nose at the very bottom of that thing. You can even see the trail kind of coming along the top of it there. Of course, it ends up going all the way down. Still see the parking lot. So you go down to the lake and then you just start this relentless climb. And you know, the book doesn't say anything about these views. Castle Mountain over there. Like, this is exceptional. Beautiful. Star Mountain. Pretty nice. Apparently this is a pond. Talk about it in the book. There's a trail going up here and there's a trail going along here. I'm gonna go down to the pond and take a rest and see if I can intercept the trail. Or maybe I just have to climb back up this thing, I don't know. Well, I'm unsure if this was a pond or not, and now it's just dried out. Either way, it was a pretty decent place to take a nice little break. I'm gonna find my way back up to the path. I have a feeling it's up in here. There's several trails going back up. I can always just go back where I came, right? So over there is where I broke in and kind of followed the trail along here. and I've already refound it, so I must just come around. Nice and easy. Boy, oh boy, once you get past that little rock basin, the trail just starts to switch back. It has no mercy. I just passed a couple though, and it looks like I'm almost to Arnica Lake. Arnica Lake. Well, this was the first opportunity to come check out the lake. I'm going to walk a little farther and see if I can't find a better place to sit and take a break. I think this qualifies. I'm not going to be greedy and try to find an even better spot. This is probably as good as it gets. I can see things jumping around. I think that's pretty good fishing along here. I never research those things. I don't bring a rod, so, but I can see, yeah, there's little pools, little ripples. I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna put my feet on that rock. Oh, enjoy a well-deserved break. That was a real good climb, and I still got a little more left. So it's such a perfect spot and a perfect moment here. I decided to take my shoes off. I've already put one back on and just get my feet in here. So in order to not get my sock liners wet, I'm just going to use my shirt on this thing. All right, so dry this off. I mean, who cares? It's a beautiful day. Who cares if the bottom of my shirt gets a little wet? You know, much rather that than my socks get wet. Socks get a little sweaty anyway, but you still want to do what you can. All right, it's not perfect, but pretty good. On another note, disadvantage of these guys is they melt. They probably happened in my car, or even, you know, it's in the top of my bag, so the chocolate melts. So in order to make sure I don't get chocolate all over the top of my, you know, the pouch in the top of my bag, or I keep my snacks, I've got to dig out one of my food bags and throw it in there and make sure. I mean, the last thing you want is a bunch of chocolate on your, you know, to attract the bears, because, yeah, you don't want food on your backpack, right? So yeah, bit of a disadvantage of Cliff Bars, but still pretty worth it. They're pretty good eating. Well, that was just sublime. The only thing that would have made that more perfect is if the mosquitoes weren't out bugging me. All right. The next goal is called Arnica Summit. Another 0.8 kilometers and another 135 meters to climb, which is about, I don't know, between 450 and 500 feet. So more climbing. But after that, it is just descent down to Twin Lakes and my campground for the night. Pretty old beat up sign. I love old signs, but that one there has got pretty much no personality to it. Sometimes you go to lakes and there's like one viewpoint to check it out from. Not this guy. Yeah, there's the trail. There's even kind of a trail going all along this. And I think if you wanted to, you could easily keep walking, go down there. Right? Looks like an easy bushwhack. So yeah, this lake is really, really cool. Oh yeah, see the trail keeps, bit of a trail keeps going down here. Okay, off we go. Trail actually gets a bit mucky on this section. It's pretty easy to go around. Oh, got enough of climbing today. I'm almost, from the looks of it, I'm almost up there. Gotta appreciate the flowers, right? Makes it very colorful and pretty. Well, a bit of a view of what's coming the next few days. And there is a trail going up here, which is supposed to just kind of get above the trees and have a wicked view. I'm sure it'll be my best view of the day. I know I said I was tired of climbing, but I think I will go ahead and take that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna walk over here. There's where I came from. Yeah, this is pretty wicked. So down here is where I'm headed. That's the two lakes, Twin Lakes. And then this is probably Gibbon Pass, which is something I'll be doing tomorrow. This is wicked. Down there, that is completely forgot the name of the lake. Arcane or something like that. Arcane Lake. Jeez, just blanking on it. Anyway, you know what lake it is. And you can kind of see the highway, the Banff-Windermere Highway down there. Oh, okay. So I marked on my app where I started is 320 meters. It's not a perfect straight line, so probably about 400, and there is one steep part. I'll show it to you on the way back. So that one steep part definitely makes your legs feel it, but wow, this is pretty sick. That's the level shot. This is the part that's kind of steep, so this will tax your legs a bit, right? You can see down there's a bit of a trail, but it's fine as far as like grip, and it's not dangerous. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing it with one hand holding two poles and holding a phone, so oh, the view is just splendid. Okay, here we go. There's the big rock, and carrying on down the trail. Well, I gotta say, this 1.4 kilometer descent is nice now after 2,500 feet of climb. It's just a quick little meander down to that first lake, and apparently that's where the campground is. Not bad. That's my first shot of Upper Twin Lake. There's a bunch of people on the opposite edge over there. I'm gonna head over. I'm almost done. Awesome. This Storm Mountain just keeps giving, doesn't it? You pretty much hike right around it. It's funny how there's 0 kilometers on this thing. Not bad, you know. None of the spots have a view. The eating area has a bit of a view. There are bear boxes there. So serene, right before sunset, late at night. Someone set up a few logs. You almost get the sense that this was an old campsite of some kind. I mean, this is a lot of open area here. But there's a whole bunch of no fires, no camping signs around. Well, I actually didn't mean to go on like a little impromptu hike along the lake, but that's what I'm doing. with all my water stuff and my Crocs. I was coming down trying to get a better water source, which I was told is down here, but it must be down the main trail. Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Well, this is cool, and I would probably find tramp down vegetation all the way around the lake. You probably can't go all the way around this lake. Not a bad shot there either. I'm hungry. I was going to get water so I could go eat. It's like 9 o'clock. I still haven't even had supper. Time to head back. Well, I finally got something into my system. I think you can barely see me right now, but time to go to bed. There's people around my tent, so I'm not going to be, saying goodnight there. All right, anyway. Good night.